Hello, everybody. How are you? As always, fantastic to be here with you guys. And today is Thursday, 11th of September. Uh, Before I get into things, today is my youngest sister's birthday. So Rachel Slingsby, as she is now, has been for many years. A happy birthday to you. She's actually in Sicily at the moment. I think tomorrow she moves up to the Amalfi Coast where her son is getting married. And that is a very small family wedding that they're having up there. But they had a few days in Sicily first, and then they're flying up to the Amalfi Coast for the wedding. And obviously, we'll hook up with them when they get back. Excuse me. Also, let's bring you up to date on passive wise. Nothing new as far as the pop-up that came yesterday is concerned, but always, guys, please log in on a daily basis. That is where the information is going to be as far as on passive is concerned. Obviously, we all wait to see how we are given the news moving forward. Very exciting, isn't it, from O News 12. Many of us have done lives about it. I certainly know that today Susie did one, which was excellent. Chris did one almost straight off the bat. Myself and Julie Wen, we've all done one. James Hawkins, who's on here as well, he's done one as well. So fantastic, guys, for everybody who has done a bit of a recap in their own way of O News 12. But you should be excited. I certainly am. Now, I was umming and ahhing about whether to say something about this, and I have decided I am. Whether you are political or not, freedom of speech should always be allowed. And my condolences certainly go out to Charlie Kirk over in the States, who was very unfortunately assassinated either yesterday or early this morning, wherever you are in the world. It should never be allowed. People are allowed to have different opinions and openly allowed to have those different opinions without being in fear for their lives. So my condolences to him and his family, and to really everybody who is affected by this. And I certainly know here in the UK, it's been mainstream news, and it really has caused a lot of dialogue, I think, about it. So my condolences once again. Anyway, let's bring you up to date with what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. And this is going off the back of O News 12. And one of the things that came out of O News 12 was the word magnificent. Great word, isn't it? If something is magnificent, it is really gives it that big name as far as something is good. So how do you make something magnificent? And this is one of the topics that I thought of today. Why? Because it comes off what the statement our CEO has said, and he's used this quite a lot. Big, bold, beautiful, shared dream. And I wanted to pick up on one of the words in there, which was bold. And the reason I'm picking up on that is because to be bold really does mean you have to leave your comfort zone to be able to do something that is very magnificent. And that is the only way you can make something magnificent, by being bold, by being brash, by doing something that really is spectacular. And that's what I want to talk to you guys today about. So let me just share the screen, wherever it is. Let me just get to it. Where are we? Wrong bit. Here we go. Share screen. Big bold. There we go. Okay. So let's talk about bolds. So bold decisions reap big rewards in business. And it is a hugely true statement. If you look back over history, Those that have taken that really bold, almost dangerous step in business are the ones, the entrepreneurs, that really have pushed boundaries. You can name loads of them. I'm not going to go through their names. We all know ones that have taken that risks. But bold decisions can indeed lead to significant business rewards, though they inherit involving risk and uncertainty. Successful leaders and entrepreneurs often demonstrate courage by embracing challenges, investing in innovation, and taking calculated risks to drive growth and achieving their vision. By stepping outside their comfort zones, they can unlock extraordinary opportunities, overcome obstacles, and create a lasting impact. But they must also be prepared to navigate potential setbacks and learn from them. That was pretty wow for me when I started researching this about bold decisions reap big rewards in business. When that popped up, when it came out, I was almost gobsmacked. I was like, you actually, that itself is really telling us as who our CEO is. That everything that is written there is exactly all about our CEO. That depicts him 100%. And this is why I was really taken aback, because he has taken bold decisions for that significant reward. And he has done it in a way that has caused challenges for him, but he's also invested in that innovation. But I believe the calculated risks he has taken are going to offer us really good growth and availability to achieve our goals, that vision. How's he done it? Stepping outside that comfort zone, unlocking extraordinary opportunities for all of us. But he's also had to overcome big obstacles. But it is going to create a lasting impact that others have not seen. And this is really why, if you are going to do this, you need to be prepared to take negative setbacks, but also have the ability to learn from them. And this is exactly, in my opinion, what our CEO has done. It's almost like that's been written about him. Very, very strange when I started looking at this. So why are bold decisions going to help yield rewards? So innovation and progress, bold decisions can challenge the status quo. What is the status quo? The norm that's out there, the average, the ones that are already doing it. But if you are bold, this leads to groundbreaking innovations that can rapidly change industries and create new markets. If you think about that little bit on its own, the team that he has around him at the moment certainly are challenging that groundbreaking innovation boundaries. Why? Because they know that they can bring that extra special part to the industry through our CEO and our platform, our business. And this is what they get remembered for. It's like their feather in the cap, something they can put on a CV. It really is bold what they are doing. It also gives a huge, huge, huge competitive advantage. Taking calculated risks can differentiate a business from its competitors, allowing it to seize an opportunity and capture market share that others might overlook. Why? Because you have gone out your comfort zone, you have pushed those boundaries that others aren't prepared to take that risk with. And so doing so, it really does unleash other areas of the industry that you can reap the rewards from and take benefit from. Inspiring leadership. Leaders who make bold, courageous choices inspire confidence and motivation within their teams, fostering a culture of resilience and progress. Wow. Again, it's almost like the whole of this has been written about our CEO. He's taken those big risks as a leader, bold ones, courageous ones. It's inspired us with confidence because we know that he is pushing those boundaries. It motivates us and, of course, helps foster our own resilience and progress because of our alignment, our faith, our belief in our CEO. It also unlocks potential. Stepping out of one's comfort zone, even when daunting, can unlock a deeper level of potential and lead to transformational growth for both the individual and also the company. How many times has our CEO said to all of us, step outside your comfort zone, do something a bit dangerous, be yourself, give it a go. He encourages us to do these things. We encourage you to step outside your comfort zone and do something that might feel strange at the beginning. I see that James Hawkins is on here at the moment. Jim has stepped out his comfort zone and now does regular lives. They're brilliant. But they weren't easy at the beginning, were they? There you have to get over that hump to be able to do something in front of a camera. It takes a lot of nerve. It takes stepping out of that comfort zone to do it. But we openly encourage all of you to do something like this. It helps you to grow. Key considerations for bold decision making. A thing called strategic risk taking. What is it? While boldness involves risk, it should be a conscious and calculated decision, not a reckless gamble. Understanding the potential consequences and performing preliminarily research is crucial. Now, you might not always be able to do that, but we have a very good instinctive thing within our body mechanisms that usually helps us along. What is that? A gut feeling. It generally doesn't let us down. We've all had it. We all utilize it. In fact, sometimes a lot of us suppress it. We push it down out the way instead of embracing it and actually listening to it. A lot of these entrepreneurs and leadership and people who within business really do look at their gut feeling on certain things. Obviously, the risk factor, they try and minimize as much as possible with that strategic risk taking. But at the end of the day, inevitably, it comes down to that gut feeling of what you are trying to do and achieve. Stepping out of your comfort zone, being bold, being brash, is really down to that one thing. You also need to learn from failure. Wow. I really believe this is something that our CEO has done an awful lot of late, learning from failures. I know it says failures, but that's not necessarily the right terminology. Learning from past experiences, I think, is a much more relevant saying. Bold moves can sometimes result in failure. The key is to view these as setbacks, as a learning opportunity, and adjust strategies accordingly. I think he did that. He did it when he saw that things weren't going in the right direction, when he took over control again of the business. But he also told us, didn't he, that he saw a long time back that things weren't right, and he put in a secondary fail safe for all of us, which is what we are and what we're going to see moving forward. This shows how he has learned from what has gone on. He has adjusted that strategy accordingly to give us the new vehicle, new strategy, new direction, but the same ultimate goal. Exciting times are happening at the moment. Vision and courage. Having a clear vision for the future and the courage to act decisively, even amidst uncertainty, are essential qualities for making bold, impactful decisions. Do you not think that he has made those bold decisions in the face of huge adversity, in the face of huge negativity, in the face of almost people ridiculing him for him keeping going, those who have tried to derail him, those who have tried to break him, those who have tried to bury him in a business manner. But yet, here he is, clear vision for the future, and that courage to act decisively to make sure that we are moving forward towards it. This is where that bold courage decision comes from. This is where having a bold decision reaps great rewards in business. Because if you don't have them, then you are not going to set yourself apart from the average herd. We want to be that zebra in a herd of wildebeest. We want to be the ones that stand out. We want to be the ones that are different. Why? For a start, everybody looks at you because we are not all sheeple. We are different from everybody else. And this is why our business, when we get going, we are going to be that zebra in the herd of wildebeest. You also need to have adaptability. In a dynamic business environment, the ability to adapt to new information, experiment, and learn from challenges is vital for turning bold decisions into sustainable success. Again, we've managed to put ourselves in a position where we, as a business, have adapted, we've changed, we do things differently now because we've learned from those mistakes. And this is key to be able to adapt to the environment around you. If you can't do that, you get left behind. We were talking about this on OP Digital Blueprint on Tuesday about how some of the most successful companies didn't adapt, didn't change to the environment around them, and they ended up basically going bust. The likes of Blockbuster, BlackBerry, Nokia, and who else? Kodak. There's been many, many more, but all of those failed to adapt to their environment. And this is where you really need to keep on pushing those boundaries so that you stay ahead of the pack. Otherwise, you get swallowed up sometimes by it. And that's exactly what happened to those businesses. So in short, guys, it is essential to have a bold leader who can make those rash decisions in some instances so that it can reap the rewards for a absolutely amazing business. This is what makes it magnificent. This is what sets us aside from everybody else. And when I started researching this, I thought, wow, our CEO, Ash Mufareh, has been bold. He has made those decisions outside of comfort zones so that we can all reap those rewards of the business that we are going to see very, very shortly. Anyway, guys, that's it from me for today. I'll be back around tomorrow, normal time, with something else to bring to the table. Heads up, next Tuesday, there will not be a live from me next Tuesday. Jane and I, we are going away to celebrate with some friends for her birthday. So I'll be traveling next Tuesday. And after that, they might be recorded ones, but I'll certainly keep to the schedule to bring you any updates. Anyway, have a great rest of the day wherever you are. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please like and subscribe to this channel, and you will then be notified whenever I do any more lives or upload any more videos onto this channel, like I have today with James Hawkins, Susie McRae, and Chris Johnson. Please make sure you pop over to their channels and like and subscribe to them as well. That's it from me. Bye for now.